Hi! Hello everybody! Welcome to the live stream. This is not going to be anything fancy. This is not going to be anything big. I don't really want to make this one a big event or whatever. None of these live streams really are, to be fair. But I just wanted to do something a little more casual. We're gonna fudge some around today. So let's just hop onto the desktop and let's have some fun. Of course, as the title suggests, I'm gonna be testing out Fedora Linux today. I have set up absolutely nothing for this. So this is going to be something completely different. Now the reason why I am not going to do anything, I wanted to switch to the new media player real quick. Because Windows has a new media player and I really like it. I really like using this, even though it does have a little less charm than some of the other ones that I used. I think this is my playlist. It should be, at the very least. So I have absolutely no idea what's going to come from this. What I do know is that I really am excited to test out what we're going to be testing out today. Because Fedora Linux right now is very, very popular. I mean, it has been for a long time. But it only seems as of recent that they really started to exceed in popularity. And I really want to give it a shot because I have not tested this out yet. Yeah, we're just gonna do that. Give it like 40 gigs. And by default, the RAM usage or the RAM allocation is set to 2 gigabytes. That, I'm sure, should be enough for what I'm gonna be running. So, for those who are completely new to this channel, first of all, hi, my name is Koen. I hope you have a wonderful day and I hope you will enjoy this live stream. I am a very big fan of Linux. I've been using Linux for about 3 or 4 years now as sort of a hobbyist OS, because that's essentially what Linux is. And in the last year or two, I have been running Arch Linux on my hobby machines and some other machines that I have kicking around. And I really like testing out some stuff in Arch Linux using a virtual machine. However, Fedora has really been intriguing me lately, and I really want to give it a shot. Because I've never used Fedora before. So it's going to be fun. Hey, Kevin, welcome to the live stream, buddy. I'm gonna get rid of this terrible resolution that we're working in right now, because I really like just having a much bigger resolution. That's much better. And using the dark Fedora Linux installer right here. So I'm just gonna install it before we're gonna do too much of a test drive, because I really like installing my system before I'm even gonna do much of anything. Especially in something like a virtual machine, in which I'm just gonna install it and see how well it's going to work. Oh! I completely forgot that this installer does not like switching resolutions all of a sudden. So we would have to stick with the terrible resolution. Oh goodness, I really do not like this, but oh god. Yeah, let's just stick with that. This installer, by the way, is trash. It is absolutely terrible. I'm doing good. How are you? I am doing pretty okay. I'm doing pretty okay. Things could be a little bit better, but that's mostly because it's not terrible. I'm mostly just kind of physically and mentally exhausted. because of a lot of things that I had to do for school in the last couple of months, and it is driving me nuts. Okay, we're just gonna let that installation do its thing. I'm going to take the URL of this live stream and throw it on Twitter real quick, because I reckon a bunch of people would really like to see me do this live stream. Doing some testing in Fedora for the first time. I'm saying testing, but yeah, that's basically exactly what it is. Because we're gonna test out something that I have not used before. This is completely new territory for me, so I have no idea how this is going to go. It's Fedora Linux. Some people who are not familiar with Linux might be confused as to what the hell I'm even talking about. But basically, what Linux have is a bunch of this stuff is based on either Debian or Arch Linux, which basically means that they share a lot of the same characteristics as one distro or another distro. So, for example, let me just open up a terminal here. A lot of stuff that you'll find inside of a terminal like this. There's going to be some commands that may or may not work in a Debian-based distro as opposed to a Arch distro. So the biggest example of that would be a package manager, because for a lot of package managers, let me try to zoom in real quick so you can actually see what I'm talking about. Oh! That is definitely not what I meant to do. Let's just do that. So, for example, a lot of Linux distros use either apt or pacman, and both of these are package managers, which are basically little pieces of program inside of your Linux distro that allow you to install software on your PC. So apt is for Debian-based, and everything Arch-based uses pacman. Fedora uses something completely different. It uses DNF for its package manager, which I have not used before. I have absolutely zero experience with DNF, so it will be interesting to mess around with that. That's better than mentally ill. I've been mentally ill for the past 6 years. Gladly that's over now. Okay. I'm very sorry to hear about that, buddy. Yeah, being mentally ill would absolutely be terrible. That would not be nice. While the installation is going on, I want to see if we have NeoFetch in here, so I can actually see what we're dealing with here. NeoFetch command not found. That would mean that NeoFetch is probably not installed on here. Can I actually install it on Fedora using this in the live environment? That would be cool. That does not look good. Did that do anything? No, it didn't. Okay, I'm guessing DNF is not going to work inside of here. Unless I do a sudo. Okay, that works. Yeah, that does not work in the slightest. Oh, wait! It's actually doing something. It actually is doing something right now. Okay, cool. Like I said, this is completely new territory for me. I have no idea how this is supposed to go. If this is normal or not. Because I have absolutely no idea. Can I make this font a little bigger? Profiles. Oh my god, I really want a better terminal than this. I do not like the user interface of the GNOME terminal. That is going to be one big thing about this, though. The terminal inside of, the GNOME user experience inside of Fedora should be about as good as it can get. Because, from what I understand, a lot of Linux distros use a heavily customized version of a desktop environment. For example, Manjaro has their own KDE theme, Garuda has their own KDE theme. A lot of Ubuntu-based distros have their own GNOME or KDE or even XFCE theme. This, as far as I'm aware, should be the vanilla GNOME experience, meaning that it would be essentially the absolute base GNOME experience that you get. So when you have a absolute clean install of either Debian or Arch Linux, you should see a GNOME desktop that is pretty much stock. So you would have something that looks similar to this with the Adwaita theme. It's nearly impossible to see because the icons are so incredibly small in this view. But let's just open up files here. Oh goodness, that is incredibly bright. But yeah, this is essentially what you would have to see if you just now installed, yeah. This is going to install 63 packages? Are you serious? Yeah, I am not going to do that. These are all dependencies just for NeoFetch? Isn't NeoFetch just supposed to be, I don't know, a very basic program that you should be able to run just from within a terminal? Because, okay, that makes absolutely no sense. I have no idea why it shows that, but, you know. Okay, I'm sure I should be able to just swap the settings right now, the resolution. Because this installer is just going on. I am sick and tired of using such a terrible resolution. I am going to switch it over to this. Keep the changes. And we're gonna let that go for however long it's going to need to do its thing. Okay, yeah. So we get contacts, weather, clocks, all of the stock GNOME applications. We do get LibreOffice. And we get a problem reporting thing. That's interesting. And we get the Fedora Media Writer. Now, this is a very good thing to have in your Fedora system. I think this is also exclusive to Fedora, as far as I know. But basically, what this is going to allow you to do, if it's going to load at all... Yeah, there it is. It's going to allow you to make a new install medium for a Fedora installation, obviously. So you can have all of these different Fedora installs. And they actually have several spins on it. So you get Fedora KDE Plasma, you get XFCE, LXQt, Mate, Cinnamon. Okay. I have no idea what that is. And they even have LXDE, which is no longer being developed. So that's cool that they still have that. And they have this. Okay. What kind of games do we have on here? Oh. Are you joking me? They don't have All they have is a freaking ISO, and they don't give you any information as to what you're actually going to install on there. That's a bit of a shame. I'm gonna guess that this is the stock KDE, yeah. So this is essentially the stock KDE experience, just with some just with some Fedora-esque things on top of it. Same thing I reckon would be for XFCE. XFCE has a very nice look to it. I honestly really like XFCE due to how light it is. This is an incredibly light desktop environment that you could run on even a potato, I think. You get Cinnamon. Also really cool. This is a lot like Windows, which I really appreciate. But yeah, you can use something like that to make things easy. And it looks like the install is completed. So now I should be able to do that. And it should boot straight up into Fedora once I log in, or once I reboot this VM. That's cool that you can still see my mouse cursor there. Oh boy. Is there anything else that I should know about this, though? I don't know. Come on, Fedora, boot for me! I had some issues with VMware before, where it just would not work correctly for some reason. And I would have to force a reboot inside of the VM. Which personally I do not like to do. I do not like having to forcefully restart my Fedora instance. What the crap? Oh! What? Oh! Okay, that just straight up dumped me to a terminal. That is, that's gorgeous. Okay, let's see if we can fix this. Fedora 35 won't log in or something. Login loop. Yeah, this is just going to show me how to do it from within a GUI, but TTY. Maybe that helps. Let's see what he got. Oh, that's just straight up a 404 page. That's not helpful. Oh my god. Okay, this actually shows me a little bit of what I need to do for this. So we're going to reboot that. What? Okay, so the text flies by, and we get a TTY, but is there anything else that I can do? Okay. Navigate to the part where it says RHGB quiet. I don't have such a line in here. Take a look at this. I just... Okay. So it told me to do this. And it doesn't look like I have such a line in here. Oh god! Oh! I nearly dropped my microphone trying to do anything in here. Okay, so clearly I did something wrong here. I need to power this off. Okay, let's edit this. Yeah, we're just going to get rid of this. Remove. And let's see what happens when I do that. Okay, you know what? Let's try that one. Let's see what happens when I try to boot into that. It's gonna do the same thing, isn't it? Yeah, it's gonna do the same thing. Okay. I got a feeling that something went horribly wrong during the installation process, because this should not be happening. I know that for a fact because I used Fedora before. Yeah. I tried Fedora once on my actual laptop. So I know that this should work, but I don't know what happened. I have a problem with my Fedora 17. Okay, so this is probably going to be a little bit outdated, but you could disable graphical boot by removing RHGB and quiet from your kernel command line. There have been a number of posts here recently about login problems, endless loops, missing error messages. The combination of systemd, Plymouth, and GNOME is insidious. Even on my Arch Linux system, I see odd systemd messages about Plymouth wait quit service or something. Okay, so I need to figure out how to actually do that. It was just a remote idea. Your problem with the GNOME Display Login Manager, GDM, sounds like this bug. Let's see what we have here. Bugzilla. GDM does not start up properly. Yeah. That's essentially what is going on here. So what happens? The workaround is to remove from the kernel. It would be nice if someone actually could explain to me how that works, because I have no idea. Okay. So the last post that I tried to look for, it didn't really show. It did show me that exact same thing, and it showed me to go into here. It's just a shame that I have absolutely no idea where to actually find this line that I need to remove according to some articles. Fedora 35 boots to TTY. It's almost like there is no let's see. Boot screen, the spinner is alive. Yeah. Okay. So you still have the 3 as boot parameters. You can remove it by sudo grubby -- update kernel - all. Remove our okay, hang on. Control C. Ah, okay. Sudo grubby. I'm just following a guide at this point, guys. I have no idea if this is going to work at all, but there is only one way to find that out. We're just going to see what happens when this works. Yeah. I figured that would be the case. Can we just do -- now or something? No. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna troubleshoot this and see what we can do with it, because I literally have no idea what to do. People were all like, hey, you can just install Fedora through this tool and you should be able to install it. No, I cannot. I didn't even get the option to like boot a frickin' to make a frickin' user in this. So I literally have no idea what to do in here. I mean, it just straight up boots me into a console TTY. I did not mean to do that. I wanted to do this. Things to do after installation. Do tell me. Go through the welcome screen that I can't even see because I'm in a console TTY. Oh. Okay. I'm just gonna look all of this up. Let's see what the frick is going on in here. A polished, easy-to-use operating system for laptop and desktop computers. Yeah, I can definitely tell that this is easy to get into. Oh my god. How am I to troubleshoot this shit? Let's see. Installation guide. Installing Fedora. After the installation. Troubleshooting. Maybe it's listed in here. Transferring onto a USB drive. Is it on here somewhere? Trouble beginning the installation. Trouble during the installation. Booting into a graphical environment. If you have installed the X Windows system and a desktop environment such as GNOME, but are not seeing a graphical desktop environment once you log into your system, you can start it manually by using the start X command. Note, however, that this is just a one-time fix, and it does not change the login process for future logins. Okay. To set up your system so that you can log in at a graphical login screen. X extra crasher after you log in. Is your RAM not being recognized? No, that's not exactly what the deal is. Is it actually possible to log into this as root? Can I do that? It doesn't look like I can. Oh, frickin'. Oh. Why is this incredibly ridiculous? Okay. I mean, if you lost the root password to the system and you have access to the bootloader, you can reset the password by editing grop2 configuration. Okay. Yeah, let's try that then. I'm just gonna keep this like this for the time being. Okay. So what I need to do... Let's check this out. Find the line beginning with Linux. Oh, I just did the wrong thing. Oh my god. What did I just do? Okay, yeah, let's not do that. We need to go there. And find the line beginning with Linux. At the end of the line, type in the following. Okay, so I need to go all the way over here. And then I need to say init bin /sh. And F10. That should do it. If that didn't do it, then I don't know what to do. What? Oh, what the crap is this even? Why am I in that all of a sudden? Let's not do that. Please work. That did not do a load of shit talking mushrooms. No, come on. Okay. I could have sworn that I did the right thing. Oh, I get what I did wrong. Okay. I am such an idiot. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Power off. Yes. Power on. And then I need to go there and... Oh, come on. I need to type in that entire line of text again. Okay. As you wish, thing. Init equals /bin /sh. Okay. And then I need to go F10. Once the system boots, you will be presented with a shell prompt, which is correct. It says sh 5.1. It's a little bit differently in this guide that I'm following. This is for a much older version of the Fedora, I'm gonna guess, but it's going to work for any need, I think. /usr /sbin /load _policy -i. That should be it. I have no idea if any of this is normal, but we're just gonna follow this guide that I have. Remount RW/. Okay. Pass WD root. Root. Oh my god, are you serious? I need to type in a root password that is longer than that? Oh. Okay, hang on. Enter the password for the second time to make sure you typed it correctly and confirm with enter again. If both passwords match, a message informing you are successful. Yes, that is correct. Remount the root partition again. Okay. -O remount RO/. And that should do it, I hope. I have no idea if this is going to do it. Just gonna give it a shot. We're just gonna see what happens when I log into my root account now and go into the root password. That didn't work. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to guess that this install just flat out isn't going to work. Oh! I can't help but wonder, because I have a feeling that GDM didn't install correctly. And that it's not working because of that. Which, if that is the case, then I'm afraid that Fedora is probably not going to work. So... yeah. You know what? I'm just going to leave this. I'm gonna put that to the side for the time being. I'm not gonna putz around in Fedora anymore right now. I'm gonna do that another time. So, there are plenty of other Linux distros that I could be testing on this channel that I definitely want to. So, yeah, let's, change some stuff around real quick. Fedora plus other Linux things. There we go. That should do it. I'm just gonna be testing some other Linux junk for the time being because, you know what? Why the hell not? So there are several other distros that I have inside of here. Some of them I already have taken a look at. Some of them I have not tested in a long time. And I really want to give Manjaro a shot again. Which is essentially Arch Linux with some minor adjustments done to it. It's not going to be very... it's going to be very similar to vanilla Arch Linux, but it's just ever so slightly different. And I'm very sad that Arch Linux is not listed as a separate Linux distro. Because I think it should be. I think Arch should be an option in this list. VMware, make it happen, please. I want to give it like 2 gigs of RAM. A lot of people say if you want to run a proper virtual machine, allocate half of your RAM to it. I'm not going to allocate that much RAM to a Linux virtual machine. I don't think it's very needed. I think, because here's the thing. Let me actually show you something that I'm running on here. Not that it really matters much, but I just want to show this to you. System. Yeah, I'm running 16 gigabytes of RAM on this. It's not a lot. You could say, yeah, you could allocate like 4 to it, but, you know. Hi, Koen, have a nice day. I'm gonna go watch Naruto. See ya. Well, it was nice that you at the very least said hi. That's more than I can say for some other audience members I got. No offense to anyone watching this. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just joking around. I'm just being stupid. Yeah, let's go effect mode on that. Because why not? That logo looks hideous. People, Manjaro, what is this logo? What is this wallpaper? Why does it look like this? It looks incredibly ugly. Look at that. Why would you want to have a logo like this as your wallpaper? Are there any other wallpapers available? Actually, no, I'm not gonna test that out yet. I want to test that out later, but again, this is a terrible resolution that I'm working on. Let's change that real quick, shall we? Oh, goodness! That's blindingly bright. Can I change that display? Please do not do this. Okay, first of all, that resolution is horrendous. What did I just do to it? Okay, that's a little better. 1080p, please. Just do full HD resolution out of the box. I mean, I know it's a little bit difficult because this is a virtual machine, but Jeebus Christ, bro. Okay, that is incredibly slow. I don't know what's going on with the graphics in this, but it is going painfully slow at this right now. Maybe it's because I'm also loading up the installer in this, but you probably can't see it because my face is in front of it, but yeah, everything about this is just not pleasant. Let's restart. Because that is horrendous. Why would you want to have a computer with that kind of speed? Boot with open source drivers. It could also very well be that Deepin is more of a resource intensive distro, or desktop environment rather. But that makes no sense. Even GNOME, which I know is very resource intensive, ran pretty smoothly. I mean, you saw the Fedora live environment that I was working in. It was running fine. Perhaps I shouldn't be changing around my resolution too much in this distro. Maybe I was just doing a little bit too much in it. I don't know. Virtual machines are not particularly fast or anything. Yeah, even that is pretty damn slow. Maybe I should run the proprietary drivers. Even though the proprietary drivers are probably going to be even worse than this. Let's see if the Calamares installer will run. Let's see what happens when I try to run that. Yeah, that seems to work better now, but why is the installer not launching? This is a live stream where just everything seems to be going wrong, isn't it? Just launch the installer, damn it. You can't see it because my face is behind it, but I have double-clicked the icon over there a couple times at this point, and it's still not running the installer. Such a shame. Again, it could very well be the virtual machine that's just kind of screwing this entire thing up, but yeah, that is not a good experience. I need to swap around the ISO. Again, I need to do something else.
Ga zo eten, vriend?
Ja, ik ben aan de livestream.
Ja, dat is niet zo handig. Je moet op je klokje kijken.
Okay, wonderful. Let's see. Oh, even this was not moving along gracefully. Okay, I'll tell you what. This stream is going to be cut a little bit short because dinner's ready, and I'm probably not going to be streaming later this evening. But I've got some more plans for Linux stuff in the future. There is something that I really want to show, and that is the Arch Linux GUI distros, which are essentially just Arch Linux with a GUI on top. It doesn't really come with much of anything else besides a graphical user interface or a desktop environment. And it's the complete vanilla Arch experience, and I really want to show that in a future stream. But we will be doing that another day. We're not going to do that today. This stream was a little bit on the weird side. I didn't really accomplish much of anything, but I still hope you enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the very next video, live stream, whatever it is we're going to be doing. Thank you for watching, and stay passionate.